life, and happy to see you guys. And what I want to do is I want to go through something that I just saw that was really interesting involving Dallas Cowboys star Dak Prescott. Dak apparently, the story is what had happened was that Dak's engagement was called off over a prenup situation, right? And so what I want to do is kind of break down prenups for you and explain not just what happened here, but really talk to you about prenups in general in an educational way. So anyway, do me a favor, please hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and yeah. So yeah. So let me see here. So if you want to know who Dak Prescott is, he's the star of the Dallas Cowboys, and Dak signed a massive. I'm laughing because I'm just thinking about all the funny stuff that there is to say about this. So Dak signed a massive contract. He signed for almost $250 million, and he's made $300 million in his career in the NFL. So he's got a lot to protect, a lot to sort of watch out for, a lot of wealth that he has to defend for the family. And of course, this kind of wealth, this kind of money is going to draw a lot of female attention. The ladies love it when a man's got a big fat wallet, which you can't blame him. And he has a apparently he had a fiance who also happened to be the mother of his kids. He had a couple of kids with this very nice lady, whose name is Sarah Jane Ramos. Ramos. Now she does not sound African American. Ramos is not typically an African American name, but that's what we do nowadays, I guess. But anyway, so Dak apparently got to the point where they were going to go down the aisle, and they were doing a wedding countdown online and all kinds of other stuff, people do to celebrate their wedding. And out of the blue, things just got a little weird. People were posting cryptic things on their Instagram, and and of course, people got a hold of the conversation in terms of why it happened. I don't know for sure if the prenup was the number one reason for this breakup, but this is sort of the conversation here. So I'm saying, okay, well, what if that is the conversation? Because it's one that has to be had. When you're talking about that kind of money, it's just not even. It makes no sense to get married without a prenup, and it makes no sense to be manipulated into believing that you can't talk about a prenup, or that somehow if you talk about a prenup, that means you don't love me. Now, let me start by saying this. So the woman that Dak was supposed to marry, Dak Prescott, star of the Dallas Cowboys, she happened to go to Florida State University, which is where my wife got her doctorate. And my wife is a licensed therapist and a full professor of social work. Her full-time job is counseling couples, young couples and older couples, on relationshipy stuff. And so I went to my wife and I said, "Hey, babe, there's this player for the Dallas Cowboys named Dak Prescott." She said, "Who's that?" I said, "Well, he plays for this horrible team down in Dallas that hasn't won a damn, it hasn't it come anywhere near us. Can't even spell the word Super Bowl. Ain't been able to spell it since 1995, and they paid him a lot of money. Well, how much?" I said they paid him about $250 million in his last contract, and he broke up with his girlfriend or his fiance. And she said, "Well, why?" And I said, "Well, because apparently they're saying that he wanted her to sign a prenup. She wasn't interested in signing the prenup." Now, here's what she said that was really interesting.